absolutely cannot be asked to fix this gate. Today's the day. 6 years too late, but yes, I know. If I don't do it now, I don't think it's gonna last another 5 minutes. So I'm going to try and save the gate. Look, it's bad. It's hanging on by vapours, I think. Just hanging on by desperate will. So, yes, I've left it too late. Yes, I can't bear the thought of having another cowboy builder come in the house and just wreck my life. So what I'm going to try and do in the name of environmental glory is save it. I'm going to try and repair it. I don't know if it's possible, but I'll show you what's been putting me off doing it. Moving the sofa. There's a bag of old leaves down the back. This is all slightly dodgy, dangerous ground. And I discovered Begonia. I'd found a nice little secret spot to do some clandestine, furtive operations in the rhubarb. So that's why I've been avoiding it. But look, it's terrible. Oh, right, okay, just get on with it. But first, I'm going to look at some flowers and some leaves. Here we go. Right then. Sorry, Begonia. You're going to hate this almost as much as me, but I'm going to have to drag that sofa out from underneath you. Got my bag. I thought there was going to be like a huge universe of bugs living under there, but I'm safe. It's okay. What is under the couch? No treasure, just a load of rancid water in a storage box. Can't remember putting that there. Oh, this is horrible. Oh God, don't I? It's full of worms. Oh my God. Oh God. Right, that's the other half up. I remember when this was delivered and the guy was such a dickhead that he just like rammed it in the front door, wouldn't go through, and he left it, he threw the cover at me, just went, there you go. So I had to somehow force it out of the door, front door again, unwrap it, get it out of the box. All the paper was flying down the road, I had to run and chase that, and then drag it bit by bit through the house. Oh, he's not forgiven. Right, what a shithole. I'm just going to whinge all the way through this. Okay, it is as bad as I thought it was, but not worse. So, God knows what's living in there. Slimy bastard. I knew. Look at this, it's amazing. just lifted a bin bag up and it's actually made its own compost. Look at all those worms and creatures and this big spider. It's incredible. It's like gold. I'm going to put it on the plants. You know when you say, oh, it'll be alright once you get started, you get into it? Nah, it's horrible. But I've cleared out all the debris from under there. Number 3. I've moved this lovely apple-scented blossomy thing. I don't know what it's called. And now I'm facing Begonia's latrine and glory hole, where she sits and waits for any innocent passing creature just to be casually walking past down the alley, and she ambushes them and savages them from under the gate. I don't know why, but that's going to stop because I'm going to fill that hole up. Yeah. And this is nice. Okay, I'm just having a little break and I'm having a homemade Hong Kong iced coffee, almost gone, and my mood has completely shifted. It's definitely the coffee. This is very nice. I'm just sitting in the middle of all the carnage, having a little rest, and I just want to tell you that chair, yes, it is an original 1970s peacock wicker chair, but don't come after me. I do talk about it in a previous video, but I would never have put it outside if it wasn't already knackered. I'm the kind of woman that holds on to a receipt from 1986 because it might have sentimental meaning. So don't come looking for me. The chair was completely unusable, totally broken, so now it's out in the yarden as a decorative feature. What else have we got? Yeah, the rhubarb. I don't fancy eating that, to be honest, because of Madam's behaviour. So I don't think I'll pull it out, but I'll cut it right back and I'll think about what else to plant in there with it. And yeah, we're just having a little rest. Coffee was magical. Of course, the climate has completely changed. It's now a heat wave and it's coming from Spain and my face is very tight. Come on. Jump up. Bugs, come on. Oh my god. Begonia. Hi, darling. Come on. No. Okay. Salvageable. Well, salvageable, maybe not usable, if you know what I mean. It might just have to stay closed. Alright, killer. You looking for trouble? Yeah, I think you are. So she gets all her action. I'm going to twist off the stalks, which will stimulate some fresh growth. Don't cut it, twist it. Especially fertile rhubarb, anyone? Oh god. Come on. Right, I've got a clear path to it now, so I'm going to leave it to bake in this heat for a few hours, and then I'm going to do the first stage, which will be to put a wood rot stop wood rot stop, to put some to put some rot stop on it. I hope it's easier to do than say. There's clear daylight between that bit, so I'm going to have to put some filler in there. And here we have the house panther waiting for its prey, waiting hour after hour, day after day, for some small innocent prey to casually walk by so she can grab it. Sorry. Yum. Poopy. You do. Yeah, good girl. Next, I'm going to scrape off the loose paint and flaky wood, and then give it a bit of a scratching down. I'm using plastic because it's in such a bad way. I don't want to dig out too much of this rotten wood, because what I'm going to do is put the rot stop on it and then fill it. I don't know. It worked on the floors. Let's give it a go. Okay. So, right, I think it'll be all right. I have a supervisor. Right, I've scraped all the loose off. Yeah, I have. I didn't enjoy it either, no. However, it's done now, and even though that's still soft, what's left, I've left it to make sure I've got some purchase for the new filler. Next job is to let that properly dry, well, as much as it can do. Might never dry. It's been rotten so long. But I've got Cagney and Lacey here. Crime fighters extraordinaire. High performance wet rock wood hardener. And high performance wood filler for tough wood repairs. Sure is. White. Good. For major wood repairs, fills deep holes in one. Thank God for that. I've also got a cup of tea. Sets rock hard, dry in 2 hours, use indoors or out, use with our high performance wood filler. That's what I've got. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Does it say anywhere on the tin that it performs miracles? Hi! Hi! A little side note for the style queens, if you're wondering what to wear for a job like this, I highly recommend the Puma trainer, cat socks, and extremely supportive thick lycra Reebok trousers. Not only physically supportive, they are also emotionally supportive. What is it? That's her oak tree. Good girl. What can you smell? Are you casting a spell? Oh, she loves that tree. That's what's left of a huge snail that got in the way. Just its soul. Right, I want to lock Begonia out of the yard while I put this stuff on because it's toxic. And I can't find it anywhere. I've searched the house, all her spots. Don't panic. Nobody panic. I'm not panicking. Oh, Begonia, I was searching for you. I was searching for you. Here? I'm coming. Oh. Come on. Come on. Right. The hardest job so far was getting that lid off. So there we are. I'm going to put it in there using gloves because it seems pretty nasty. I'm going to put it on with this brush. Okay, I've soaked it with the wood rot stop. And now I'm going to leave it for 2 hours. Okay, here we are, back out at it, and it's been 2 hours, and I mean, it is actually really hard compared to it was like sponge before. That bit's loose, so obviously that's a bit wobbly, but it is actually hard. Powdery but hard, if you know what I mean. Okay, next stage. The wood filler looks a little bit more complicated than just painting on the hardener. So it comes like this. You get this packet. No. And then you get this. And then I've taken the lid off inside. But you get this. And it is so strong in smell. You're supposed to mix 1 golf ball size of this with a pea size of the hardener. Mix it, and then you've got 30 minutes until the end of the world. So I'm going to go and do that. See you later. That's what it looks like. It's sort of like putty, and it feels like you've just got to do this really, really quickly. So I'm going to crack on with it. All I can say is that was manic. God, I would not consider myself a novice, but that was really hard going. I've used it all, but I don't think it's meant for anything this size. It was just incredibly difficult to use. Look at how lumpy it is. I'm not sure. I've learned not to give up hope in the middle of a job. I just hope this sands down. If it sands down nicely and I can use some filler on it, some, silicone filler, then we're cooking with gas. But bloody hell, I would not recommend using that if you've never done anything like this before. I'm quite stressed. Anyway, we'll see. God. Well, good morning. It's a new day, a brighter mood, a brighter day. It's supposed to be the hottest day ever today. And hello, my friend Aldgate. You're looking well. Do you know what? It looks terrible, but it's a work to treat. If you don't mind a very lumpy, ugly gate. It's rock hard. There's no way that's going to fall apart. And it was just a constant fear in the back of my mind that one day I was going to walk out and there would just be sawdust and a huge big hole into the alley. But no. Come in. Hello. Never again will I ever use this stuff. No matter how big the hole. No. I was born a perfectionist by nature. However, life experience has taught me that that's not possible. So I'm going to paint over that. I'm going to ignore the lumps and I'm going to put a plant over it. Thank you very much. So today's plan is to put a coat of primer on it and then a top coat. It dries very quickly. And full around the edges of the frame. Bye-bye. Run for your life. Run. Oh, God. My heart. There we are. Primer done. Top coat done. And I quite like that hole in the middle. It's sort of like The Shining. Like, you know, when they've made that meme out of the cat that's coming through the door, like Jack Nicholson. Well, it's sort of the other way around. This psychopath here is sitting waiting for Cosmo to walk past again. Little does she know, she missed her big chance. Cheers, Cosmo. Here's to another day of life. It's a jungle out there. It's an urban jungle in here. Hello. Poopy. Hi. When people say, blimey, what kind of wild animal did that to your gate? I'll just tell them, here's Begonia. It's very peaceful sitting here. Another thing I could do is put a bit of board on the back and fill a hole in from the back. But what I think I'll do is just sit here and stare out of the hole, waiting for someone to walk past and freak them out. The same way I do in the front room without any net up at the windows. I just ran to the shop to get some expandable filler and they didn't have any. Oh, so I'm off the hook. I'm so happy. So party's on. Instead of the expandable filler, so I finished the gate, I got some Hello Panda biscuits, some real fruit splits, ice lollies. And look, they've even done some graphics on the splits. So cheap. Some fizzy fun and a rescue plant, which I know it says inside, but I'm going to try it outside because of the impending apocalypse and global warming. So here we go. Salpidine and fruit splits are on. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I'm so happy they were out of stock. They only had some in yesterday. Well, not yesterday, last week. Fabulous, great. I'll just put the plants back and the sofa back now. Okay. I'm so relieved. Oh. Good girl. You just want my lolly, don't you? Halfway through, having a little pit stop because it's absolutely ferociously hot. I've put those spotted laurels underneath the fatsias because they seem to hate the sun and the heat. They just go bright yellow and they struggle, so they should fill those holes. I've moved the not kitchen or fountain to there. Well, it's a bird bath really, but I call it a fountain. I've fixed up the chair and it's covered. Here's Johnny hole, here's Begonia hole, and right, yes, more snipping and shifting to come. I've done it at last. 6 years in the making. I'm absolutely shattered, but I'm delighted. No more gate from hell. No more colour the paint of urine-soaked underpants that look like it's been smeared on with them as well. It's a beautiful... Begonia, why are you biting? It's a beautiful country white. It needs just one final finishing touch. Please like and subscribe. Night night.